On BBC Radio 1. If you go to the website now, bbc.co.uk/Radio 1, you can see his face. It's Joe Jonas.
Oh,
Hi.
we're on camera too.
Yeah, we are. Look, there you are.
Hi, everybody. How's it going, man?
Hey, Joe.
How's it going, Scott?
You're right.
I'm good. Happy to be
you.
back.
I know, we've not seen you for, well, with your brothers, probably nearly
Too long.
2 years ago.
2 years ago, year and a half.
Yeah. So, are you enjoying London?
We'll have to find the exact date. I'm loving London.
Yeah.
Always. The weather's been nice today, too.
Yeah, this isn't really that normal. But
it makes me feel good, though, that the day I come, it's nice weather.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's got to be something good luck, maybe.
You know, there've been girls waiting outside Radio 1 now for 6 hours for you.
That is awesome.
I know. They love it.
That's crazy. I was telling somebody, I was like, I don't know if they knew that we were going to be here at 4 or not. But it's cool. I love it.
They knew. What percentage of your fans are girls, would you say?
Oh, wow. A good percentage.
Yeah?
It depends. You know, over here in Europe, it seems like there's a lot of guy fans. But I would say at least probably a good 70-80%
Yeah.
of girls,
Now,
ladies, women.
Before I ask you some very searching, intimate questions, Joe, do you have a bodyguard with you here today?
Ooh, now I'm very curious of what you're about to ask.
Is Big Rob here?
Big Rob, unfortunately, isn't here this time, but I have another security guard out there. His name is Derek Henry.
How big is he?
I gave his full name. He's really mad just now. I could tell. How big is he?
Yeah.
He's big enough.
Big enough to protect you?
Oh, yeah. He's got my back.
Do you ever ask him to lift you and take you anywhere?
Only if I'm exhausted, but I've never asked him to pick me up.
Right. Has he ever done it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if he's getting me through a crowd and the crowd is crazy, he's grabbed me and pulled me through.
So he can carry you easy?
He's pretty strong.
Was it fireman's lift, kind of?
Yeah. It's like throw over the shoulder.
Okay.
Run through the crowd.
We were just talking about this earlier. Becky here, who's on the show, she has never been lifted. You know, like some girls, tiny girls, get lifted all the time.
This needs to happen, Becky.
I know.
Can we bring him in? Do you think he would lift her now?
He would definitely. I mean, he's...
No, because I've thought about it now. No, because there was a few people on the text.
He's a good-looking dude, if that helps.
That's even worse, because if he goes to pick me up and then he can't do it,
hello,
I'm going to look like a right...
This is your first time. Your first time you've ever been lifted, and you're turning it down.
Your dream is coming true. Becky,
Joe Jonas is security.
You have everybody has a list of 100 things. Look at this guy. Come on.
No way. Oh God.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
Okay. Get this on camera. Watch it on the webcam. Watch it on the webcam.
Becky. Look at this on the webcam.
Do you think you can do it?
What do you want me to do?
Lift her. She's never been lifted.
Just like
How
a
do
movie.
I go?
Oh God.
Oh, look at this. It's nice.
Yeah. See? Making dreams come true.
There you go. Wow. That's amazing.
I love that. She's never...
I love that. That was a... Thank you, Derek.
Thank you, Derek. That has never happened to her until today.
Becky, you could scratch us off the list now.
That's brilliant.
That was amazing. Thanks, Joe.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Derek.
Oh, you made another girl's dream come true there.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. That is amazing.
Now, I will try and ask you some better questions than they asked you on Daybreak earlier, one of which included what colour socks are you wearing. I don't have any questions about your socks, but I have to say, you're always very well turned out, Joe. You've got the fashion, you've got the style.
Thank you. So do you.
Really not.
But nobody gets to really see that because they're listening to you.
Yeah.
Well, I guess if they're watching, too.
Is that all you, or is there a load of fashion people to sort that out for you? I've always wanted to know
There's about 300 people in a room who sit around a board table together, the largest board table in the world. No, I have a stylist, but I work with a stylist to find stuff that I like that's new stuff, and usually a lot of the stylists out there have relationships with designers and things like that. So, and so I love shopping myself too. So I'm always at the stores going for it.
So is it like someone tells you what to wear every day?
No,
okay.
Definitely not.
You actually make that decision yourself?
Yes. I sat there and said, I am gonna pick which days you guys pick what I wear and what I taste. No. See, it's very collaboration.
I've heard a rumour that a certain, not mentioning any names, I don't like to gossip, a certain big worldwide star now has employed an underwear destroyer after a maid in the hotel was found with a pair of his boxer shorts.
Really?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Now I'm just curious. See, me and Becky are both curious who this is.
I'll tell you off air.
Okay. Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yep.
He is such a big head.
That's crazy.
Seriously.
I know he is.
That's funny to me.
Yeah. So you don't have an underwear destroyer?
Nope, I do not have an underwear destroyer.
Well, surely you've got...
It's called a trash can.
Surely you've got to be careful when leaving things around places like hotels, don't you?
I guess so.
Is there anything you've left and thought, oh no?
Not really. I mean, I can't really think of I mean, I've definitely have left jewelry and clothes at hotels, and also lost things. I lost a camera last year in Brazil, or somebody stole it. So,
but that will have loads of photos of you on.
Yeah, nothing I need to hide. So that's a good part.
Phew, but that was a relief.
Yeah, I had to think there for a second.
Yeah. Talking about your fans, how far do your fans go to worship you? Because I mean, they go to extremes. I think sometimes.
I mean, I haven't met anybody with like a shrine yet, but
blatantly is one.
That'd be a little bit freaky.
Yeah.
You walk into somebody's bedroom and you see a closet door with pictures. But I mean, the fans have traveled very far distances to see shows, to go to radio stations. This whole UK trip, there's been fans that are showing up before us, and we thought we were driving fast.
Yeah.
So it's very incredible. At the same time, bizarre.
Do you sometimes see the same faces?
Oh yeah, definitely. I remember faces really well. So I'll see people, you walk into a rest stop, halfway across the country, and I'm seeing familiar faces in that rest stop trying to act casual. So there's been a couple interesting incidences.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Has anyone ever tried to break into your hotel room?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Okay.
When we were in South America, there's been a couple occasions where there might be people that work at the hotel that just will have their kids with them, like room service guys walk in with their kids, and you're quick to dial your security, or it's a little bit freaked out. I remember one guy me and my brother were playing video games in our room, in a hotel room, and it was like late at night. This guy comes in bringing room service, and he just sits there and starts taking photos with his phone casually. And we're like, would you mind not doing that?
Oh God,
it's a little weird.
That's really weird. Do your fans get tattoos? There must be people with Jonas tattoos. Oh,
I've seen a couple Jonas tattoos. Yeah, a couple. But those are kind of cool because there are lyrics of songs and things like that.
Okay.
That's pure long-term dedication.
Have you seen any really bad Jonas tattoos?
Well, I always find it interesting when somebody asks me to sign my name on their arm, and later they tattoo it on their arm, as if it's a stencil.
Whoa.
But it's just my name.
So you've signed it, and then they go over it. They get the tattoo artist to go over it as you've signed it.
I mean, I guess it's pretty cool, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm not that cool. Come on.
Do you ever go out in disguise so you don't get recognized?
I once went out in disguise to my friend's show. Our backup band that we travel with, for me and my brothers, they started a band of their own, and so a lot of their fans were just our fans. They just started following their music, and I thought it was a good idea to wear a V for Vendetta mask. And I just stood in the background really creepily, staring, watching the band with my arms crossed. But I think everybody started to figure it out after a while, like, who would be absurd enough to just wear this mask in this small little club?
We've got a sombrero upstairs and some maracas.
Sweet.
We haven't brought it down. We should have done, but you need that kind of disguise, because then you could walk out of your hotel, no problem. All the girls outside would just think, oh, there's a Mexican walking past. They wouldn't think it was Joe Jonas.
If I can borrow that'd be great.
Well, yeah, we can get it down for you in a minute if you want. You can model it.
We could try it out. I could just walk outside and see if it works.
Yeah. So, can you tell us what's happening with Jonas Brothers?
Sure. The Jonas Brothers are just taking a little bit of a break right now to work on other stuff. I'm doing this solo project. My brothers are doing stuff of their own, and we're gonna make more music eventually. But right now, I'm able to have this time to kind of release this music I've been working on for the past year. Every time we had a break off tour, I've been running into the studio, recording, writing with friends, and finally now it's to a place where I can present it to people and have a single to release.
Was that not an awkward conversation when you told the brothers?
It was cool. The funny thing is, I think they kind of figured it out, and they were really comfortable with me doing the process, because my brother Nick, he made a solo project also, so we all kind of allow each other to have freedom to do whatever we want, whether if it's acting, music. And I kind of presented to them the idea. I said, listen guys, I've been working on music for a year now by myself, and I'm not sure where it's going to go, but I've been thinking about a solo project, and they were totally up for it.
Where were
the timing
you?
was right.
Where were you when you had the chat? Was it like, hi guys, we need to chat, let's sit down?
Like a conference room?
Yeah.
It was actually Rome, Italy. We were on tour.
Okay.
And we were just sitting in the lobby of a hotel, and we chatted till late at night one night and just talked about it and figured it all out before we all went back to the States to work on individual stuff.
Mm-hmm. Even though you're a big star, is there anyone that you get starstruck by?
Oh yeah, definitely. I love cooking, so chefs always make me really nervous.
Like, okay, so if like Gordon Ramsay walked in
Oh
now,
yeah, I mean, well, he'd make anyone nervous, I think.
yeah. Jamie Oliver?
Jamie is actually he's awesome. He's a friend of mine now. He's a cool dude, and but of course, I mean, like when I first started talking with him, it was over Twitter, and I was definitely nervous because I just love his work, and I think he's fantastic. So I was geeking out, and also, you know, been able to meet some people musicians that I really look up to, like Paul McCartney, and when I first met him a couple times, and it's just every time it's still the same reaction when you're just sitting here thinking, this is a legend.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
So has Jamie had you over to dinner, or have you had him over?
Our paths have crossed many times, but unfortunately, our schedules have not collided in the best ways. He's
you need
pretty
to get
busy.
that sorted, Joe. You need to get that done.
Hey,
Yeah.
he's listening.
Yeah, exactly.
I want dinner.
Give me dinner.
Give me dinner.
now,
I'll return the favor when he comes to the U.S.
A lot of the websites are talking about your crush on Emma Watson, which I know you said before.
Boy.
Now, do you want
This is just everywhere.
Do you want to throw another name in there so they're not just talking about you and Emma?
See, that'd be great.
Who else are you thinking's hot right now?
Wow. Can always go with Scarlett Johansson. That always works.
Good. Okay. Well, there's another one for them to
Thank
talk
you.
about.
Yeah.
Is that all right?
That's perfect.
Excellent. Do you ever get like writer's block when you're writing
Absolutely.
songs? Okay.
I think it's always difficult sometimes when you just give yourself a task to write about. So if I say, okay, I'm going to write a song about this subject, a happy subject, and you're maybe not going through a happy period in your life, you might be sad. Just when I wrote See No More. So when me and my brothers, took the time off, I started writing songs, and I was like, all right, I'm going to write a pop, upbeat record. And you start going through relationships, ups and downs, and you can't always just pinpoint what you're going to write. So things like See No More and other songs come about.
We're going to play the song in a minute. Here's
cool.
Here's the solution,
Thank
though,
you.
I think, for writer's block. Now, this just came to me today. What you should do, you know all those gossip magazines which have, like, the real life stories?
Oh, yeah.
Stuff like this.
Too fat to sleep because of chips.
Those. We have these in the magazine too. I know you.
I know all about them.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, like, the funny thing is when I read them, and it's like, I love reading how, like, a person can be in the same room as somebody, and it's like a 2-page article.
Yes.
I gave birth to my own fat.
There we are.
Oh, carjacked.
Wait,
Them force-fed meat pies.
Carjacked and force-fed meat pies.
Could you go back to the pregnant one? That was amazing.
I gave birth to my own fat.
Why does she sound excited? I gave birth to my own fat.
Now, I reckon you could have a massive hit song just by putting all these headlines together.
Oh, yeah.
And I think the lyrics would be brilliant. Imagine it. Now, are you up for trying it out with us today?
I gave birth to my own fat?
No,
Absolutely.
not that one. Well, I've got some actual headlines from real life stories in gossip magazines, and we're going to put them to music. And I think that this could be your biggest hit yet. You know?
I think this.
You up for it?
You have no idea. This is one of my happiest moments in my life so far.
I gave birth to my own fat.
Right. Okay. I'll get the headlines.
That should be a trending topic. Can we make that a trending topic on Twitter? I can help that out.
Right, I'm fat. Right, we're going to play See No More, your new song.
Love it.
And then
Awesome.
we'll put the headlines together. It's Radio 1. Jonas.
See.